Hello guys and welcome today to a new video. My name is Jake and I'm a UK based reseller. Today I'm going to be showing you what I picked up from the charity shops. So guys, the first one we went to shop and we picked up for £4.25 a linen poetry kind of cable, kind of cable top, to be honest. That was £4.25. Nice little find there. We picked up a pair of Craghoppers Kiwi. These are men's, and they do have the detachable to go into shorts. They were, as you can see, £3. Good little find. We don't really find Craghoppers a lot, but the last couple of weeks, I've been finding it a lot. Finding the trousers, so that's very good for us. Next up, we have got this fleece jacket, coaty thing, £6. Hasn't got the tags on, but it is done by Sea Salt, as we know what the Sea Salt hair label is like. If I remember rightly, it is a Boulder Rock jacket. So, see that? If you can't, you can't. If you can, you can. But that cost us £6, so the price was £6 probably because it didn't have the old tag on it. Next up, we went to an all reliable charity shop. Cancer Research. This is £5. This is Uniqlo. Men's flannel jacket. It's in the women's section. I only really kind of noticed it because of the buttons. We didn't have a problem with that before, did I? Yep. So then we had to learn on that. Then we got a Joe Brown's linen top. £3 XXL. So that should go pretty decently. And another Cancer Research. This one was on sale. It originally was £10.50. Do you believe? It's a Rohan top, and they sold it for £2. And I don't get it why it was £10.50. I really don't, but got it for a nice little steal deal. And the same is with this one here, I think, if I was remember correctly. No, this was just £4.75, and that was Uniqlo shirt as well. That was size large as well. I don't know why the Rohan was like £10 and that was £4. Probably someone looking up on eBay normally. Next we've got something that I don't really see often, and that is a Spirit jersey. This one is the Boathouse, and got that for £4.25 if I remember correctly. £4.95. It's size small, but it is a big one. Sort of detail on it as well. Florida. These can sell for stupid money if you get the rare ones, and this one I don't think you can get anywhere. And good thing about it is as well, the reason why we knew about it is because last year we got some food from there, so it kind of stood out like a sore thumb. So yeah, I didn't even know they did restaurants ones. So, and the same place we got the Craghoppers, £3. Uniqlo lightweight cardigan. I think it's like 100% linen or something. Or just double check. Yeah, it's like 64 linen. So that's that bit. Getting near the end of these. We've got a pair of Rebel trousers. These were £1 because typically, Cancer Research now, there was a clearance one in where I go normally, and everything was £2. They're shutting it down. Don't ask me why, because it's how it is nowadays. And everything was £1, so probably one of the. We picked up two things at once. Probably one of the best finds of the week. Moon Tweed dress by Bowden, £5. Very happy with that. The first one we found, like a dress-wise. We have found the skirts, we have found jackets, like men's jackets, but women's dresses, we've never found them. Today, great little find. Right, this one, my partner didn't have a clue about, but for some reason, because I listen to rock and metal music, got Drop Dead. And if I'm not mistaken, that is singer for Bring Me Horizon's clothing brand. So they're pretty hard to get, and they're only limited made. So if you find that, pick it up, because I'll probably be able to sell that for like about 20-25 quid, possibly even a little bit more if it's a rarer one, and that's in a small as well. But that stuff, if I'm perfectly correct, it is Ollie Sykes' stuff, but if not, I look like an absolute plank, but I'm 99% sure it is. We've got a pair of Billabong trousers, and as you can see, I'm an idiot. It's got a mark, it's got a little hole there. So these are like the work ones, but what I'm going to have to do is just sell them for cheap on Vinted or something like that, and just note that down. It did only cost us 99p though, so there's not really any problems with it in that aspect. So, and then finally, guys, the last one is a Reese top. So small. I did say 450, but it was from a clearance place, and it ended up being like £2.25. So we picked that up. Nice little filler for the store. They always seem to be good Reese tops, small ones for us. So guys, let's get on to the next bit. So next up, guys, we found Doctor Who sealed from Series 2. So this has got to be from 2006, 2005 era. Here's David Tennant, completely sealed, 4 quid. I'm going to turn that down. I haven't looked properly, but more than likely probably go for about 20 quid. Hope if I can get a little bit more, I'll be happy with that, but 4 quid, I'm going to turn that down. So guys, I do pick up lots and lots of board games, and there's some that are just regular sellers, and there's some that stand out to me, because I've been doing it for so long. I picked this up. It was the Tortoise and the Hare. It cost 2 quid, if you can see on the... No, you can't see it, but it cost 2 quid because of the label. This is only made in America. It has got a bit of damage, but it shouldn't matter. Hopefully it's fully complete. In America, this is selling for about, I think, about $40. There's none in the UK. It's a rare one. And I'm going to probably try and aim for about that price, about 40 quid. But let's hope it is fully complete. And this one was the first time I've ever seen one like it, so I'm definitely going to keep out for the brand, for this thing. For this Purple Brain Creations. So it's Purple Brain Creations. If it sells quick and does good, then I'll be trying to find that a lot often. And then finally, guys, one of the last pickups on here is I'll just get it out. It's easy money, isn't it? You know what's even better? They even stuck the even got it on the back. Easy money. It cost us 2 quid from the same charity shop. Hopefully, it's weird, this one. Some have sold for 15, some have sold for 20. Some sold 25, some sold 30. So I'm going to definitely be checking this one out, and probably try and aim in between the £20 to £25 mark. But the problem is with board games, guys, I'm always going to say this to you, I buy board games, so many board games, and I'll say about 80% of them are complete and 20% of them are not. And that's the risk you got to take, because sometimes you spend so much money on the board games, they can just go. And if you don't put them up in enough time as well, they just drop in value due to the season or an influx of people putting it up there. So I do recommend, if you're going to get into this, you're going to have to take a massive risk on it. But if not, if you do get the risk, it has got a good reward if you can put up with taking some hits and misses. Because with it, not everything is perfect with them. Sometimes you've got to add extra dice and everything like that, so that's why I've got loads of backup supplies from just all the years I've been doing this regarding like with board games. But there are some board games which are your bread and butter, like for me, a lot of the bread and butter stuff, but I will do a more in-depth video about board games. So if you'd like to see that, don't forget to like, to comment and everything like that. But yeah, guys, everything we picked up, lovely jubbly. I'm very happy with it. Good start to the year, I personally think. And let's roll on 2026. So I'll see you guys next time with another video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and ta-ta.